Hello and welcome. I'm Josh with USCutter, and in today's video we've got a special request for a behind the scenes look at how I prepared my image for printing using a normal CMYK laser printer and the Ghost White toner cartridge. Last week I made a video showing you the basics of how to use Forever Laser Dark. When I came back in on Monday, I had a few emails asking for a video showing how I prepared the tiger image for Ghost. So let's get right into it. The software that I'm going to be doing all of my editing in is Final Master DSR. I use this software with Ghost because, well, I own a lot of vinyl cutters and it works great with the actual process that we're going to be using for the 2-pass. So I've found that Vinyl Master works better than Photoshop and Illustrator because every single version of Vinyl Master comes with the contour cutting tools, and that is used a lot when creating the white underfilling layer. I choose to use the DSR version because it has a graphic editing tools that allow me to edit the image inside the Vinyl Master program on the fly, so I don't have to switch back and forth. But if you didn't have the DSR version, I would just have to move the image into another program and then load it back into Vinyl Master DSR. So it's just saving me a lot of time. And again, yes, I could use Photoshop, Illustrator, or many other programs, but again, DSR saves me the time, and I also cut vinyl. And we can support and help you if you're using Vinyl Master. We can't support and help you in anything else. And finally, let me also remind you that Ghost does not have a RIP software like the Oki and Uninet printer. So it won't be able to do CMYK and white prints in a single pass because these are cheap desktop printers with no post-scripting. So with all of that out of the way, let's go ahead and get to the design. So I've got the cool tiger here, and around the entire image that we need to put a white underfilling around, it's got this black outline and then some text. When we're using the Ghost, we have to run the transfer through the printer twice to get a CMYK and white image. The first time is going to be with the CMYK toners inserted, and then the second time is going to be with the white toner inserted in the black location. Because of this, print registration is never going to line up perfectly 100% of the time. This is going to happen no matter what printer cartridge you use. As long as you're using that 2-pass method to apply the white layer underneath the CMYK later, it's never going to line up. So you need to be a little bit clever with your image design and choice. For this design, I'm going to slightly increase the thickness of the black outline around the center image to hide any registration errors, but still give the image a nice pop and lay down enough toner for the adhesive to work properly on the Forever Laser Dark. I mentioned before that the contour cut features of the Vinyl Master software is very helpful when creating CMYK and white images with Ghost. With our image selected, we want to move up to the contour cut apple up top and select the first option, Create Cut Contour. This will find the outline around the image, and you will notice it found the entire image, so I will need to do some editing of the image to isolate the center part of the image that needs the white underfilling layer. So to make this work, I'm going to need to get rid of all of the black outline and then the text and everything around it. And because I'm using Vinyl Master DSR, I can just edit the image mask right here inside the program and not have to worry about it. It's almost like I'm making a pitch for Vinyl Master. I would also always advise you to save your images with a transparent background. This is going to save you some time. Just a little personal tip from me. Once we've got everything removed from around the image, we're ready to go. And so then I'm going to select the image again and then go back up to the apple and then Create Cut Contour option. With all that junk out of the way, you can see that now only has the center image like I originally wanted. I'm just going to click OK to let it trace the edges, and then in the next menu I can move the contour in and out just like I was setting up for a normal contour cut. I'm only going to expand it outside just a tiny bit, and when I'm done, I have a blue outline around my image on the main screen. I then want to only select the recently created contour line and then make it black. Copy and paste it over the page with the original image on it with all of the writing and everything. Once pasted, I'm then just going to change the order and send it all the way to the back. Once it's in the correct position, we want to make sure the color of the outline matches the original outline. In DSR, we can do that by clicking and holding the mouse button down over this dropper on the right side, and then just releasing the mouse button over whatever color we want to copy on the center image. It will then place the color right here, And then I can select whatever object I want, and then the color will still be loaded right here, and I can click that to change the color of the selected object. With the color changed to the correct color and everything in the correct place, we then have our CMYK print ready to go. Next, we need to create our white underfilling layer for the second print. Since I made the black outline a little bigger to compensate for the registration errors, I think we will be okay to save and leave the image pretty close to its original size. To do this, we're just going to go back to the image that we removed the outer stuff from around the outside, and then we're going to select the image and then go right back to the apple up top and create another cut contour. Once we have our size selected, we will then click Accept just like last time, but this time we're going to select the contour cut line and then paste it onto its own page and then make it as dark a black as we can. Because I have only copied and pasted and not actually moved everything from one page to the next, everything is already in the correct position for printing. I just need to print the CMYK print first, then replace the black cartridge with the white cartridge, reload the transfer paper in, make sure it's in the correct way, and then print the white layer. And there you have it, folks. That is everything I did to create this image for the video. If you have any questions about this process, you can post them down in the video description below, and I'll be happy to answer them to the best of my ability. If you have any sales-related questions about any of our products, or want advice on some potential purchases that you might be making in the future, please contact our sales team at sales@uscutter.com. Every single item that we offer here comes with free lifetime customer support, and you can reach our support team at support@uscutter.com. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this, and have yourself a wonderful day.